What if I told you that boring plate of Thanksgiving leftovers could become 5 epic breakfasts? We're talking stuffed waffles, loaded potato bowls, and a burrito that uses every single leftover in your fridge. I'm Dan, and today we're transforming your Turkey Day leftovers into breakfast gold. Let's get at it. All right, so it's a few days after Thanksgiving, and you've got containers of turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, cranberry sauce taking over your fridge. Instead of reheating the same plate for the 3rd night in a row, we're gonna turn these into 5 creative breakfast recipes that'll make you excited about leftovers again. First up, we're starting with a classic comfort food move, the breakfast hash. This hash is all about crispy edges and layers of flavor. I've got my diced smoked turkey, mixture of white and dark meat for maximum flavor, cold mashed potatoes, diced onions and bell pepper. And we'll top it with the fried egg and that leftover gravy. Remember, full amounts for 4 servings are linked below. Heat your skillet over medium-high with some oil or butter. Once it's hot, in go the onions and peppers. We're sauteing these for about 5 minutes until they're softened and start to get some color. Add your turkey and potatoes to the pan, flatten everything into a single layer, and here's the secret, leave it alone. Don't stir it. We want that crispy crust to form on the bottom. Give it 3 to 5 minutes undisturbed. Look at that crust. That's what we're after. Now stir it up, season with salt and pepper, flatten it out again, and let it crisp up one more time. We're building layers of texture here. While that's finished, fry your egg. I'm keeping the yolk runny because we're gonna do something special with it in a second. Hash goes on the plate first. Now, here's the move. We're putting the gravy down before the eggs. Ladle that warm gravy right over the hash. We want a nice pool of it in there because this egg is going on top. Little bit of parsley for color, and now for the best part. Watch this. When you break the yolk, it mixes with the gravy and creates an incredible sauce that coats every bite of the hash. That's why we put it on top. You get to control when the yolk breaks and watch it happen. That's right, crispy hash, rich gravy, runny yolk. That's way better than reheating Thursday's dinner. 1 down, 4 to go. Next up, the star of the show, stuffing waffles. If you've never made stuffing waffles, you're missing out. This is hands down the best way to use leftover stuffing. I've got my cold stuffing here, a couple eggs. If your stuffing is on the dry side, add a little turkey stock or milk to help it bind. In a bowl, mix your stuffing with the eggs and stock if you need to use it. I like to use my hands for this. You can really feel when it's holding together. You want it to stick together well, but not be too wet. It should kind of be like a thick waffle batter. Preheat your waffle iron and grease it well. Even if it's nonstick, trust me on this, you want that extra insurance. Stuffing can stick. Scoop your stuffing mixture onto the iron and spread it out a bit so it fills the waffle iron. Close it up and let it cook. This takes longer than regular waffles. We're talking 5 to 8 minutes. You want it crispy and golden brown. And there it is. Look at that texture. Crispy on the outside, savory and moist on the inside. Those edges are like crispy stuffing croutons. This is what Thanksgiving dreams are made of. While you're making your waffles, warm up your shredded turkey. To serve, place your stuffing waffle on the plate, top it with that warm shredded turkey, and ladle on that delicious gravy. Don't be shy with it. This is a comfort food, not fine dining. Now here's where it gets interesting. Maple syrup. I know, it sounds weird, but that sweet and savory combo, game changer. Keep it on the side and let people decide for themselves. Some folks love it, some will think I'm crazy. That crispy edge with the gravy and turkey, that's why we're doing this. All right, real talk. Would you actually make stuffing waffles with your leftovers? Drop a comment below and let me know. I want to hear from you if you're on Team Waffle or if you think I've lost my mind. And if you've already tried this, tell me what you've topped yours with. Okay, 2 down, 3 to go. Next up, we're getting fancy with a Cranberry Turkey Benedict. Now, traditional Eggs Benedict uses hollandaise sauce, but we're making something even better. A cranberry aioli that takes about 2 minutes and doesn't require any whisking over a double boiler. I've got mayo, whole berry cranberry sauce, lemon juice, stone ground Dijon mustard, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Just whisk it all together until it's smooth and that cranberry sauce is fully incorporated. That's it. You've got a sauce that's creamy, tangy, and has that Thanksgiving cranberry flavor built right in. Way easier than a hollandaise sauce, and honestly, I think it tastes better with the turkey. Split and butter your English muffin and toast it until it's golden and crispy. This is your base, so you want it sturdy enough to hold everything. Now for the egg, I'm poaching one here for my single serving. If you're nervous about poaching, here's a chef's tip. Place a small strainer over a glass and crack an egg into it. See that clear liquid in the bottom? That's those loose egg whites that gives you that feathery finish you see from not doing this. Just bring your water to a gentle simmer, not a rolling boil. Create a little whirlpool with your spoon and slide the egg into the center. Give it about 3 to 4 minutes for a runny yolk. While that's cooking, warm up your turkey slices. Just a quick 30 seconds in the microwave or a minute in a warm pan. The smoke flavor really shines through when it's warm. Assembly time. Toasted English muffin on the plate. Top with a slice or two of that warm smoked turkey. Poached egg goes right on top of the turkey. I'm blotting it with a paper towel first to get rid of the excess water. You don't want a soggy muffin. That's a rookie mistake. And now the star, a generous dollop of that cranberry aioli right over the egg. Look how that sauce just coats everything. That pink color is gorgeous too. When you cut into this, you get that runny yolk mixing with that cranberry aioli, the smoked turkey, the crispy English muffin. That cranberry aioli with the smoke from the turkey, that's the move right there. All right, 3 down, 2 to go. Let's keep this train moving with a loaded mashed potato bowl. If you love loaded baked potatoes, you're gonna love this. We're taking those mashed potatoes and turning them into a breakfast bowl that is basically comfort food heaven. I've got warm mashed potatoes, cold smoked Cotswold cheese, of course you can use any smoked cheese of your choice, leftover smoked turkey, scallions, and eggs. First, dice up your smoked turkey into bite-sized pieces. We're gonna crisp these up in a pan with a little oil, just enough to get the edges golden and crispy. This adds texture and intensifies that smoky flavor. Medium-high heat, keep it moving. You want those edges crispy but not dried out. This takes about 3 to 4 minutes. Once it's there, set it aside. Grab your bowl and put about a cup of warm mashed potatoes in it. The key here is warm potatoes. You want them hot enough to start melting that cheese. Immediately top the bowl with about a 1/4 cup of that cold smoked Cotswold cheese. Next, layer on your crispy turkey, about a 1/4 cup. Look at that texture contrast. Creamy potatoes, melty cheese, crispy turkey. Top with a fried egg, yolk nice and runny. Finish with a generous amount of sliced scallions. Don't be shy here. That fresh, sharp bite cuts through that richness and brings everything together. Hot sauce on the side if you want it. Of course I do. Now here's the moment we've been waiting for. 3rd time's a charm, right? There it is. Look at that yolk running down through everything. The cheese, the turkey, into the potatoes. That's your sauce right there. Mix it all together. Every bite has creamy potatoes, smoky cheese, crispy turkey, and that rich egg yolk tying it all together. This is the kind of breakfast that sticks with you. That smoked Cotswold is the star here. It takes regular mashed potatoes and elevates them. And those crispy turkey bits with that runny yolk, another game changer. All right, this is it, the ultimate leftover breakfast. We're putting everything into one burrito. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, gravy, scrambled eggs, and cheese. Smoked jack cheese. Start by warming up your turkey and stuffing in a skillet. Just a couple minutes over medium heat with a splash of stock or water to keep it moist. You want everything warm before it goes into the burrito. While that's heating, scramble your eggs. I'm doing 2 eggs here for 1 burrito. Cook them soft and creamy. They're still going to cook a bit when you toast that burrito, so we don't want to overcook them now. Warm your tortillas so it's pliable. Cold tortillas crack when you roll them, and nobody wants that. I'm using a burrito-sized flour tortilla here. You need the real estate for all this filling. Now here's where the technique matters. Lay your tortilla flat and imagine a horizontal line across the center. Everything goes in that center zone. If you spread it too wide, you can't roll it up properly. Start with your scrambled eggs as the base. Then your warm turkey and stuffing, a spoonful of mashed potatoes, shredded cheese, and here's the key, a small amount of cranberry sauce. Not too much or it gets messy. Just enough for that sweet tart pop in every bite. Now drizzle a little gravy over everything. This is your binder. It helps everything stick together and adds moisture. Don't go crazy though. Brush a little gravy on the top to help seal the burrito. To roll this properly, fold the sides in first, about 2 inches on each side. Then fold up the bottom and over the filling and tuck it in tight and roll it away from you. Keep it tight as you roll it. If it feels loose, it's gonna fall apart when you cut it. Place it seam side down on a hot griddle or skillet with a little pan spray. We're toasting this for about 2 minutes per side. You want those toast marks and a crispy exterior. Oh yeah, that's what we're after. Crispy on the outside, everything warm and melted on the inside. And here's your moment. Cut it in half on a diagonal so you can see everything inside. Look at those layers. Eggs, turkey, stuffing, potatoes, hint of cranberry sauce, all held together with the gravy and melted cheese. You've got your protein from the eggs and turkey, your carbs from the stuffing and potatoes, that cranberry sweetness and the gravy tying it all together. This is Thanksgiving in handheld form. There it is right there. Every single flavor of Thanksgiving in one bite. This is why we make too much food on Thanksgiving, so we can do this on Friday morning. So there you have it. 5 epic ways to turn your Thanksgiving leftovers into breakfast gold. Stuffing waffles, turkey hash, cranberry Benedict, loaded potato bowl, and this monster burrito. Which one of these 5 are you making first? Drop a comment and let me know. And if you've got a leftover breakfast hack I didn't cover, share it below. I'm always looking for new ideas. And if you love turning leftovers into something amazing, check out my Leftover Makeovers playlist right here. I've got even more creative ways to use up what's in your fridge. No food waste, just great food. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later, Gator.